the premiere or the showing of the movie is very timely dito sa Philippines. I don't know if you're familiar, pero mainit na pinag-uusapan ngayon sa OPM industry. Issues on royalty, talents, and hatian among music labels and artists.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's current.
it's very timely. It started last weekend lang.
Oh
It
my
Really?
God.
blows up among mainstream and independent artists. So, it's very timely. Ito yung topic ng movie ninyo. Your thoughts on that kind of issue sa OPM industry?
You know, we didn't plan that. Very timely yung paglabas ng movie with the current events. Pero I love that that's happening kasi it's really what our movie is about. And like I said, it's about true stories. Kaya maganda sa movie na to, makikita niyo talaga yung behind the scenes, ang nangyayari talaga na kasi syempre pag artista, pag singer, puro positive lang ang pinapakita, walang negative, especially when it has to do with the executives. So, ngayon, parang it's gonna really showcase na, things that happen behind closed doors na hindi pinapag-usapan. And, if you watch the movie, you're gonna be able to experience what artists experience. Yeah.
As an artist din, JR, Mica, and Direk, your take on that? Okay. How do we create a good ecosystem wherein it's a win-win for artists and record labels as well?
That's a hard one kasi, you know, as an artist, you know, I believe that the labels need the artist. But at the same time, the artist also needs the label. So for me, it would be a 50-50 split if it was up to me. That'd be great. Pero, it's hard because the labels have been secured for many years now. They know what they're doing, and the artist most of the time is new and they just learn from that. But, like I said, they both need each other, and at the end of the day, fair is fair, and that's what's important to us artists. We want to be fair, and 50-50 would be the way to go. What do you guys think?
I think especially here in the Philippines, I think in general in our culture, it's hard for younger people to speak up, especially when someone's a boss. May culture tayo na itong magandang culture na nagpopo tayo. May respect tayo sa elders. Kaya lang when it comes to the business side of things, we have to learn, I think, as a culture, as a community, to be able to discuss things with respect, but also hear both sides para we can come to a more fair agreement when it comes to these contracts, right? Because what JR said is true. But sometimes, actually nowadays, a lot of the work falls onto the artist. They produce, they write, they pay the bandmates, they pay for studio time, and majority of the time, ang kulang na lang. So what I was saying, a lot of the time, ang kailangan ng tulong ng mga artist is yung network experience at marketing factor ng mga labels, big companies, studios, networks. So I think this movie is a good place or a good conversation starter kung paano natin mai-revise yung mga dating nakasanayan na sistema sa industry.